it's like the democratically elected president visiting the Kremlin and paying obeisance.
What about single payer, Mr. President? Don't cave to the corporations! Stop caving to the corporations, Mr. President!
Stop caving to the corporations!
Stop caving to the corporations! How about a little even-handedness? What about your pledge for single payer? Come on! Stop buckling to the corporate power! Obama! Stop buckling to the corporations! Stop buckling to the corporations, Obama!
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Union busting's got to go!
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Union busting's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Union busting's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Union busting's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Union busting's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Union busting's got to go! Hey.
Why is Obama trumping Trump guy? It's time for organized labor to stand tall, like the Nurses Association. You know the fact that he snubbed the AFL-CIO headquarters, which is right around the corner, whose member unions represent 13 million workers all over the country, tells us a message, doesn't it? That he'll pay homage to his adversaries and continue to turn his back on his supporters because he knows his supporters have nowhere to go. They're not going to vote Republican in 2012. So that's disrespect for the supporters. And the supporters have got to really turn the heat on and start demanding something for their support from the Obama administration. In fact, I've called his administration Obama Bush. It's a perfect transition in military foreign policy, Iraq, Afghanistan, saying they'll go anywhere in the world, violation of international law. And here, he bailed out Wall Street extensively, continues to do so. And there's very little difference outside of social services like Medicare and Social Security. Well, what happened at 11:15, Barack Obama walked across Lafayette Park to pay homage to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, which has been his principal opponent. And I think it was inappropriate that he didn't go around the corner and visit with the AFL-CIO headquarters, whose member unions represent 13 million American workers. It's a lack of even-handedness that makes many of his supporters think that he's really more afraid of the corporations than he is of workers abandoning him in 2012 because he thinks they have nowhere to go. You know, when you have a president, who turns his back on his supporters and breaks his promises like raising the minimum wage to $9.50 as he promised by 2011, or pushing for the card check to give millions of American workers a better chance to collective bargaining, or not having more of these job-destroying trade agreements overseas. When that happens, and those are your supporters, there's a lack of character on the part of President Obama. And instead, he's curtsying right now before the Chamber of Commerce, and he's not going to dress him down. He's going to reassure him that business as usual prevails in the White House, and that the corporate government that dominates every department and agency and the administration will continue to deepen and destroy our democracy and drive our country into the ground as these multinationals show they have no loyalty to America other than to control it and ship its jobs and industries to repressive regimes abroad like China.